So, over the last 2 years, I've done a lot of Klaviyo audits from various D2C brands in the health and beauty space, in the fitness space, in the home space. And I'm quite confident in saying before I even go into the audit, a lot of the times I can probably pick 4 to 5 things that are most likely going to be missing just based off of the past audits that I've done and the consistent data that shows up. So, in today's video, I'm going to walk you through 5 things that are usually always missing from a Klaviyo account and that you should go into your Klaviyo account today and see if you have these things missing. And today I'm going to talk you through what they are as well. So, number one, if we move into this, lack of exclusion segments. So, what does that mean? So, segments are who you send your audience to. And a lot of the times we only really hear about 180-day engaged, 90-day engaged, and that's inclusion segments, but not exclusion segments. So exclusion segments might be a segment like spam trap, for example. A spam trap is creating a list or segments of people that come in that ain't actually real people. They're probably spam. And if you keep sending them emails, you're probably going to really mess up your deliverability because they're not going to open, they're not going to click. And sometimes they can also unsubscribe or mess up your deliverabilities in many different ways. And a lot of the email accounts I audit aren't added in exclusion segments into their campaigns. And this is a really, really quick win if you want to just boost your engagement segments or your engagement metrics. Number 2, no collection of zero-party data. So if we break down what zero-party data is essentially data that the customer purposely gives us themselves. Think a quiz, think asking them a question. It's not first-party data like Google Analytics, like using their website data. It's purely getting data that the customers have given us themselves. And a lot of brands now are missing the trick of whenever they have a pop-up, whenever they're saying, hey, get 10% off your first purchase if you sign up. The one thing a lot of them are missing is actually asking info that can help them personalize that communication further in the welcome flow. So imagine you've got pop-up number 1, which is, hey, sign up for 10% and we'll send you your code. But you've got pop-up number B, which is, would you like 10% off today? Let us know what your number 1 skincare goal is from these options and we'll send you the code. Suddenly, pop-up B knows what the main goal is for that customer and they can start personalizing that in the welcome flow to tailor the communications. It's very, very powerful. Mistake number 3, random A/B testing on low impact flows. A/B testing is only as good as the amount of data you have and the real impact and incrementality you can prove that it's had. So running A/B tests on a win-back flow that's maybe only had 300 people enter that flow for the last year probably isn't a best use of time. It can lead to wasted resource. It can also lead you going down the wrong path and thinking of the wrong strategy. So if you're in a position where you want to A/B test campaigns, the welcome flow, the abandon checkout, those 3 on their own are probably the most powerful because it's getting the most data coming through. Number 4, the prospect segment makes up over 70% of the email list. Let's break that down. What's a prospect? Now, a prospect is someone that's come into your email list, that has signed up, that have never purchased, they've never bought your product, you've never been able to get your product in hands. And if a lot of brands actually look into their segmentation in their email list, they'll probably notice that most of that email list has never bought. Now, based on data, there's usually a saying that after 7 to 10 days of signing up, if they've still not purchased, the chances of getting them is dropping massively. Now, obviously, that depends on the product and the business, but the higher this number is, the more it shows you that you've got a problem activating customers. And what's really nice is it actually feeds into the zero-party data side of things. So if you're getting loads of emails coming to your email account that are not converting, it might be that you're not tailoring the right communication to them. It might be that you're not showing them the right products. If their skincare goal is to remove wrinkles or to improve their wrinkles, but you're sending them some generic emails saying, here are our best sellers for better skincare, it might not relate as much to them as if you was talking directly to their needs. And number 5, no post-purchase flow, focusing on education and product adoption. Now, what do I mean by that? It's very common practice, or a lot of people think that if someone's ordered, the best thing to do is send them a post-purchase email straight away, offering them 20% on their next order. When a lot of the cases, that isn't actually helping them get the most value out of the product they've just bought. So let's take a beauty brand, for example, and a skincare product. Imagine I've just bought a skin cleanser and I've purchased, it's now been fulfilled. Imagine sending them an email on, hey, really happy you bought your cleanser. Here's the best ways to get the most out of this cleanser. Or here are our 30 daily habits that can help you build a great skincare routine. Little things like that that's basically helping them get the most out of the product. If they can get the most out of the product and they can achieve their goals with your product, then you're in a much better situation that they're going to come back for a second purchase. In most cases, why someone don't come back is for 2 reasons. 1, they didn't like the product, or 2, they didn't get value from it. The goal they wanted, it wasn't what they wanted to achieve. So these are 5 areas that potentially are missing in your Klaviyo account. And let me know in the comments if you think I've missed any out.